Wisconsin Foodie would like to thank the following underwriters for their support: Wisconsin Milk Marketing Board and the Dairy Farm Families of Wisconsin, Illing Company, Outpost Natural Foods Co-op, Potawatomi Hotel and Casino, Society Insurance,
Wisconsin Milk Marketing Board, representing the dairy farm families of Wisconsin, who fostered a proud history with generations of family-owned dairy farms, working to sustain the state's economy through job growth and providing acclaimed cheeses and other dairy products.
Every product tells a story, and every story starts with a seed. Your story, your product, your company all started with an idea. Illing Company ensures you have the right packaging to help you proudly take your harvest to market. Illing Company is dedicated to packaging your vision.
I've had Society Insurance for my restaurant from the beginning because I know they understand my business and how it's evolving and how the industry is evolving. You're going to have the coverage and the support you need for your unique operation.
This week on Wisconsin Foodie.
By every corner of my heart, by my count, this, the Wisconsin State Fair, is America's greatest state fair.
This wine came in as the best white wine here at the State Fair competition, so it's really something that I think you'll like and should try.
So this was a finalist. Sporkie's is a cool competition because there's so many foods at the State Fair, right? And they're basically vying to be that year's iconic State Fair food. Dessert on the stick, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God.
Thank goodness the fair is at the end of the summer in August.
Absolutely.
Otherwise we'd be ruining a lot of beach bodies if we had it in June.
Damn, that's why I have a body for radio.
Come on, everybody. Sing along. By every corner of my heart, by my count, this, the Wisconsin State Fair, is America's greatest state fair. It's been going for over 164 years, and it's a testament to the great agricultural heritage that we have. It's the exquisite animals, it's our farmland paid forward into this terrific celebration. Every year for 11 days, more than 100,000 people come and visit. I'm also here to meet a friend, Jessica Bell, who is going to check out some of the great Wisconsin wines. This celebration is part of who I am. It's part of what's made me. It is the Wisconsin State Fair. Hello, Jess.
Hi, I would like to introduce you to my friend Siko.
Yeah, you made a friend.
I did. She and I go back a whole 20 minutes.
As charming as this lady is, the next plan, I think, is you're going to go drink some great Wisconsin wine. I'm going to eat my body weight in cream puffs, some of Seaco's good work crabs.
Yeah.
And then we're going to meet back up. We're going to hit all the Sporkie semifinalists.
Wow.
Then we're going to go on rides. And you
Siko just gave me a kiss.
A friend.
I told you, we go back, way back.
Yeah, well, one lady understands another elegant lady.
Yeah.
It's just like that. Okay, so I don't know.
Sounds like a great day.
Yeah, I'll meet you in a little bit.
All right, let's do it.
Look out for the food floor.
Occupational hazards. About 1 million people make the annual pilgrimage to Wisconsin State Fair. The farmers come to showcase their livestock and show their farm products. Thrill seekers go on the carnival rides and live music. Me, I'm here to see what's new in Wisconsin wine and maybe even get some food on a stick. I'm here to meet Anna Maynor, Executive Director of the Wisconsin Winery Association, And I'm looking forward to trying some good wine in the air-conditioned building.
Hey Jessica, hi! Welcome to the wine garden.
Thank you for inviting me to the air-conditioned oasis in the middle of State Fair.
You need that today, don't you?
Definitely. Tell me all about this place, what you guys are doing here.
Well, what we're doing is featuring 20 Wisconsin wines from wineries all over the state. And the wineries themselves actually picked who is going to be here. They had a taste-off, you might call it, and picked the wines that they felt represent Wisconsin.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited to start trying some of these wines. Where do you suggest I start?
Let's try El Maro's La Crescent.
Okay.
This wine came in as the best white wine here at the State Fair competition, so it's really something that I think you'll like and should try.
Yeah, and this one's a great one. And you know, you can taste. I know that it's a hybrid of some other hybrids in Muscat, which has a typical peach, apricot, citrus, and you really get this on this wine. And what's typical of Wisconsin wines is the high acid because it's such a cool climate. So it's perfect for this sweltering hot day today.
Perfect.
So tell me about this one.
Piper Porch is here in the Waukesha area, so it's real close to the
I
fair.
could go there, yeah. Tell me about the process. Is it grapes in there, lemon? Do you know how they make it?
This is fermented lemon juice, so this is your true Wisconsin fruit wine.
And I think people a lot of times want to stick their noses up to fruit wines because it's not the classic grape-based wine. But as long as it's enjoyable and it's delicious, there's a place and a time for a lot of these fruit wines as well. And this one, if my memory serves me, yeah, this one's great. All right, what's next?
You ready?
Uh-huh.
How about the best Wisconsin wine at this year's State Fair competition? Late Harvest St. Pepin from Danziger.
I'm ready.
Let's go down the line.
Oh, I remember this one. So I worked with the Wisconsin State Fair wine competition this year, and this was a hit.
This is an estate wine. So this is grapes that they have grown on their own vineyard and then taken into the winery and made it into their own wine. So this is really a special late harvest St. Pepin.
So I'm excited to try it.
Exactly.
I'm always excited to try this one.
Be very pleasantly surprised.
Yeah. And it's sweet. It's a sweet wine, but what we've got going on is we've got a lot of acid. So that sweetness that comes from the grapes and the acid balance each other so well. And my mouth is still watering because it's so just refreshing.
Yes, isn't it great that we have such great wines here in Wisconsin?
I think I might stick around for a little bit longer and try a couple more.
Hey, there's 17 more on this line you can try.
Thanks so much, Anna.
All right, thanks, Jessica.
First cream puff. Your first cream puff, buddy. Ready? Yummy! So good.
David!
Kyle!
How are you, buddy?
Hey, good. Good to see you. Welcome to Wisconsin State Fair.
Thank you.
Come on in.
This is a hive of activity. So take me through the process, my friend.
Well, you know.
You milk a cow,
Yep.
you churn the cream.
There you go. And all else is magic. You know, 220 employees have been working here since last week when we opened, and all the puffs come forward out of the cream room, and this is our packing area.
So they're coming in fresh. They're going into these boxes. They're going into the cooler underneath their knees, and then people are queuing up. If you stretched out that line, that's got to be 2 or 3 city blocks long.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, the wait, even when we're at our busiest point, is no more than 5 minutes.
Wow. So when you close your eyes at night during State Fair, do you just see cream puffs?
What do you mean close my eyes during State Fair? It's not closing night yet.
All right, Puff Daddy, continue with the tour if you would.
Well, let's go down this way. Well, let's go into the cream room and let's see what's going on. Of course, all the kids working here and they want to be in here because it's the coolest job in Wisconsin in August.
This is balmy. This is good. I like it. And this is the A team.
And you know, everybody thinks it's easy, but realistically, we count on them to make sure it's accurate. Every one of these pans contains a half gallon of Wisconsin whipping cream.
Whoa.
But anyway, they go ahead, and then of course we top them off with a little bit of great 10x sugar.
Yep.
And put them up on a line. And
Wouldn't
of course,
be a cream puff if it didn't have the powdered sugar
absolutely,
on it. Yeah.
absolutely. So that's why it's kind of like a snowstorm in here a lot of days. And we go from there. So I think we should see just how good you can do with some of these.
I'm down with that.
This is Joe. Joe's our cream room manager.
Hi, Joe.
Day.
Hello.
We'll do the sanitary shake there, buddy. Yeah.
What we're going to do is we're going to have Joe give you a lesson.
Okay.
And we're going to go from there. And I'm going to stand back and get out of the way because I know how messy this could get.
Give me some gloves and I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Right.
So what we're going to do is I'll start by taking some of the tops off.
Uh-huh.
We always do that for our first time fillers to make it easier so they get into the rhythm. So what we do is we turn it on, and once we turn it on, the cream doesn't stop flowing.
You're live!
So we wait for the bag to fill up, we do a C squeeze around, and then squeeze up the middle.
All right.
And then we just hop over to the next puff and start the process over
So
again.
when I squeeze, it goes, and when I stop, it just keeps filling from
Yep.
there. But okay, good.
Yep, constant filling.
So is this about the height we're talking, Joe?
Yep, about that height.
I so hope I don't go down in flames on this. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm
turn it
ready.
on.
Okay. Clear! Steely concentration here, people. Creamy
Pretty good.
goodness. Yeah? How am I doing?
We could steal you in here next year.
Right on. Okay. You know what? This isn't rocket surgery, but
I don't know. But it does take precision.
it does. Oh, no! Almost lost it.
Hey, you did that one counterclockwise. That's
Exactly. Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Not bad.
The college crew over my right shoulder is silently snickering so it doesn't make the cut. May I have the tray of powder, please?
Sugar away.
It's like a fresh snowfall of goodness. All right, so, David, what more can I do?
Well, from here, we either get them out and pack them or we get the salt through the window.
No, I'm sure that's a respectable way to finish this, but I'd rather just eat them.
Well, there you go.
It's an open table!
Grab it!
Woo!
Grab it! Wow.
All right, so this is the moment, David.
There you go.
Oh, look at those beauties.
And to think you fill those yourself, that's pretty
Come
good.
on, that's what I'm talking about. I know my method, but what do you, the CEO of the Wisconsin Bakers Association, making cream puffs for 17 years, what do you think is the best way to eat this?
Truthfully, Oreo cookies are my favorite growing up.
You twist the top, right?
Yep, and just enjoy.
I also feel it's not legit unless you get cream on your nose.
Oh, yeah. What always amazes me, though, is when someone comes up and always asks for a fork. This isn't a forkable dessert.
They should be charged extra.
Well, we always know that they're from Illinois.
Here's why this is so crazy good. You can taste the milk.
Right.
You can taste the great Wisconsin dairy milk coming through.
And just that hint of natural, uncolored vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
We buy the most expensive vanilla we can find and put it in here. And it's just perfect.
Which makes all the difference because the imitation vanillas, you got to get the plant. You got to get the real bean.
You bet. At 550 calories a piece, 47 grams of fat, this is the perfect fair diet. 3,000 calories a day for 11 days. You're good to go for winter.
Thank goodness the fair is at the end of the summer in August.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, we'd be ruining a lot of beach bodies if we had it in June.
Yeah, that's why I have a body for radio.
Well, cheers, buddy.
You bet.
Thank you, David.
Anytime.
Here's to this year's State Fair and many, many more. And here's to the greatest fair food of any fair.
Absolutely.
In the world.
Thank you.
Right
Glad
on.
you're here, Colin.
You bet. This is
Enjoy.
so great. Cheers.
Cheers.
So Jess, this is the height of the State Fair, right?
I love it.
I mean, it's in the 90s.
Yeah.
The streets are full of people that are soaking it up, and we have some priorities.
Yeah, you've got a plan for us, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, so I think Sporkie's finalists.
Okay.
Then the Sporkie's winner. Then we go on the giant slide.
Okay.
Then we go over to the carnival at Spin City. We go on as many rides as we can until we turn green.
Okay, I'll follow your lead.
Okay, first stop.
Let's do it.
Hello, Sazzes. We would like the Sporkie's bacon wrapped cherrywood smoked pork belly on a stick, followed up by the brownie on a stick, please. So this was a finalist. Sporkie's is a cool competition because there's so many foods at the state fair, right? The iconic food, of course, cream puff. Can never take that crown. But every year, I don't know how many, like 30, 40, 50 exhibitors all, you know, top chef it down. They whittle it to like 8. And then they have to cook for this panel of celebrity judges. I get to MC. And they're basically vying to be that year's iconic state fair food. And this one made the short list, or we call it a yummy finalist.
Yeah, and this one is what? Cherry smoked pork belly.
Pork belly, wrapped in bacon so that we have more pork.
Okay, maple barbecue sauce.
Maple barbecue sauce and love.
Layered with goodness.
And a wooden stick. I mean, a pork belly's a home run, right?
Can't go wrong.
The crispy bacon is really nice. I get the cherry smoke. And the barbecue sauce is not too overwhelming. It's a Kansas City style.
Yeah, it's not too sweet and
which
not too heavy.
The big key is how will the brownie on the stick follow up?
It'll be a perfect pairing, I'm sure.
Now, Emily Post would say that we should be dunking this first, but I like to drizzle.
Hey.
How do you feel?
Don't touch my brownie, okay? You drizzle on
I'm going to pre-drizzle.
Yeah, I'm a dunker, okay?
You know.
You get more surface area, caramel to surface area.
Yin and yang, you can go that way. Dessert on the stick, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God. Wow.
I mean, I don't have a sweet tooth. All my teeth are sweet. This is fantastic.
And it's got that sweet, salty combo that doesn't make it overwhelmingly. Right, I could finish this.
I mean, I wasn't a judge for Sporkie's, but the winner better be pretty darn good to crush this.
Yeah. And this is what? This has got Shortino's breadcrumbs.
Shortino's, a great Italian bakery, a Milwaukee institution. I don't know how many generations they go back. Their breadcrumbs on top of it's a deep fried brownie on a stick.
Yeah, and then pretzel crumbs, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then
right, pretzel crumbs, not breadcrumbs. That's key.
Yes, it is. It's all yes, and then dipped in a caramel sea salt.
Yeah. You know what would be great with this? A nice coffee. Would rock it, right?
Yeah, I had more in mind, maybe a port wine. So what's your Mom.
All right, let's get our tickets. Honestly, just fine.
All right, I need an extra fast one.
Are you prepared to eat my dust?
We need to have a wager here.
My slide. All right.
Yeah. What?
I'll bet you a Wisconsin brewed beer that I win.
Okay.
All right, you're going down, Jess.
Yeah.
Woo! Woo! Oh no, I gotta catch up! You're on a head start! No!
The Sporkie Awards are actually the Oscars in food for here at Wisconsin State Fair, and to win the top 2 spots out of 37 entries was just amazing. Well, we go into development way back in October to try and come up with something that's a little creative and outside the box. So we started with a whole bunch of different ideas and narrowed it down to the top 2, which was the Wisconsin for the Water Street Brewery and the Bacon Bottom Porker Pizza for Brew City. You know, honestly, the Sporkies make the state fair so much fun, and I think it gives customers a little bit more excitement when they come to try and hunt down these items too. And for us, it's really great for us to be able to use our culinary creativity.
All right, Kyle, take me on a tour of the Wisconsin.
So there's chicken schnitzel, there's potato pancake, there's this great red German cabbage, Rothkow, there are little apple crisps, and Miller Bakery, this custom-made awesome bun, the best bakery basically in Wisconsin. I mean, the guy still delivers his dad's root, second generation. And then at the bottom, beware, because there's an Oktoberfest beer reduction. So do not do the ice cream scope. I'm gonna eat it from the bottom up thing.
Or do.
Because it's
Or
just.
do.
I saw one person do it at the competition. It didn't work out well.
Oh, see, you're a veteran on the Wisconsin.
I don't know how to approach it.
I
mean, I'm gonna go.
Especially if you have beer. I don't know.
Potato pancake first.
I'm gonna go.
Well, the apple is great.
Yeah, you got some sweet apple on there. Okay.
Chicken,
I'm gonna go in
chicken
for the cabbage.
Nice and tender. And that Oktoberfest reduction is really nice. And I'm just gonna. Will you close your eyes while I do this?
I'm already in my Wisconsin heaven right now, so.
You're fun to eat with.
Oh, yeah. I know how to eat, man.
Oh, saltwater taffy.
How you doing?
How are you?
Hi, I'm Jessica.
Jessica, nice to meet
Paul.
So Jess has got the wine palate. I mean, she's a sommelier, so you're like, if you pass her mustard, then I'll try it. I think that's how this should go.
All right.
So what's the stealth one that everyone's loving that they least expect to love?
Well, I think the dreamsicle right now is the biggest hit. That's new.
Yeah.
But vanilla is still everyone's favorite. They buy the most of the vanilla.
I mean, something like dreamsicle, like that's tough because you're basically emulating a flavor that we all know and love, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's hard.
So where does the inspiration come for your new flavors?
Well, it starts from the fact that a lot of the flavors were old traditional flavors. We used to have maple nut, butter pecan, black walnut, which was a staple for almost all candy makers.
You have any old timers coming up and shaking their fist at you now?
Yes, I have. Several of them are very upset that we dropped the black walnut. But what I had done is I made sample batches and sent them with all the neighbor kids to grade schools. And whichever ones the kids came back with their little list of check-offs, which they like, Tutti Frutti was on top from the 3rd and 4th graders' opinion.
There you go. You had your own focus group.
Yes. I had it go to
Next time,
the
call
Berlin
me
school
too.
kids helped me pick the flavors.
So let's get to tasting here, Paul.
right.
And you pick, and then I'm your wingman.
All right, I
Because you're
love
the
it.
palate.
All right, so we'll start with the Tutti Frutti.
Tutti Frutti.
All right. But what's your suggestion when it's so hot like
It
this?
is so hot. The best you can do is
I just want to.
gnaw into it. What I'd recommend when you get home is you take it and you put it in the refrigerator.
I'm loving this because usually it's me. And I am so delighted you came with me to the state fair.
You put me in the hot seat.
Yeah. Well, you're the super palate, not me.
No, it's really nice. So taffy is obviously sugar, but what makes it taffified?
Actually, it's more like a jujube when it's cold.
Okay.
So it's like chewing something real hard. The air from the puller makes it chewy. It puts air into the can.
It's the wine of candies. You oxygenate the taffy.
By aerating it, it makes it chewy.
Okay. So.
And if you keep the temperature low enough, it doesn't get hard like a sucker would. And it's somewhere in between. That's why I said you got to pick your poison as to how hard you want to make it. You know?
Right. All baking, pastry, candy, it's all chemistry. Temperature, chemistry.
It's just, ingredients and temperature.
Yeah.
Well, let's try the dreamsicle.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm most excited about.
It's one of the top sellers, so wow, yeah.
Oh, this is so much fun. All right, I'm gonna go in deep
just
too.
go in.
Yeah, this was my favorite summer treat. Still is, really. A dreamsicle. The orange and vanilla mixed together. It's my jam.
I feel like a kid at the fair right now.
Oh yeah. Well, that takes me back.
Right? Like I feel like it's a hot summer day. I don't know why, and I'm on like the corner eating a dreamsicle from the ice cream truck.
Right. You can hear the song in your head.
All right.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for being part of the fair all these years.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, be good. Jess, we did it.
We did it. We did Wisconsin in one day.
We owned this fair. We did the big slide.
I won.
Sporkie's, iconic food to Wisconsin. You had a little wine.
A little bit more than a little.
I had my body's weight in cream puffs. And next year, let's just switch roles. I'll take the wine.
I don't know if I'm going to give up the wine, but I will meet you next year. We're on.
It's our state. And it's just, I'm so glad you did this with me.
Thank you.
Come on.
I'll see you next year.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, ciao.
Wisconsin Foodie would like to thank the following underwriters for their support: Wisconsin Milk Marketing Board and the Dairy Farm Families of Wisconsin, Illing Company, Outpost Natural Foods Co-op, Potawatomi Hotel and Casino, Society Insurance, the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources.
Wisconsin Milk Marketing Board, representing the dairy farm families of Wisconsin, who fostered a proud history with generations of family-owned dairy farms, working to sustain the state's economy through job growth and providing acclaimed cheeses and other dairy products.
Every product tells a story, and every story starts with a seed. Your story, your product, your company all started with an idea. Illing Company ensures you have the right packaging to help you proudly take your harvest to market. Illing Company is dedicated to packaging your vision.
I've had Society Insurance for my restaurant from the beginning because I know they understand my business and how it's evolving and how the industry is evolving. You're going to have the coverage and the support you need for your unique operation.